Are you like me and want to enjoy your pool no matter the season? I used to think heating a pool meant hiring a whole crew and spending thousands until I found this. This is the Turbo Inverter Swimming Pool Heat Pump. The install only took a few hours, but we did need an electrician to set up a 220-volt power source since we didn't already have one. We placed it right next to our existing pool equipment on a level concrete pad. Aside from the electrical hookup, there's no need for gas lines or complicated underground plumbing. What makes this heat pump different is the inverter technology. Instead of blasting heat at full power, it adjusts based on the current water temperature. That means it's more energy efficient and a lot quieter. Some of the key benefits that I noted are that its energy efficient inverter technology can save up to 70% compared to propane. It has ultra quiet operation. It works well in mild to cool climates. It's Wi-Fi enabled for remote control with an app, and it's compact and well packaged. Some pro tips are to use a solar cover to help retain the heat, raise the unit slightly on a concrete pad, and clean your filter regularly for best results. So is the turbo inverter heat pump worth it? For us, absolutely. We're using our pool way more often now, and I'm not worried about the electric bill. With the turbo inverter swimming pool heat pump, you can beat the summer heat and keep your pool refreshingly cool even on the hottest days. If you're looking to extend your swim season or just make early summer dips more comfortable, this is a smart investment. Thanks again to Turbo for sponsoring this video.
Transform an ordinary styrofoam cooler into a dual-purpose ottoman. I used the largest styrofoam cooler I could find. Lay out your fabric and cut it down pretty close to the size of the lid. Add spray adhesive to the fabric, then press the lid into place. I found it worked best to spray the adhesive directly onto the fabric instead of onto the styrofoam. Fold up on the sides, then work on the corners. Since I didn't have an extra set of hands, I used straight pins to help me hold the fabric in place while I was folding and gluing. Create neat corners by pulling the points in first, then folding in each side. Now it's time for the base. Start with a large section of the fabric that's been cut down so it's only slightly bigger than needed. Spray on the adhesive, then work your way from one side to the bottom, then to the other side of the cooler. You'll do your sides and corners just like you did your lid. Have patience here and use those straight pins to help you hold the fabric in place while you're gluing. While you're working, cut away as much of the excess fabric as you can. Try to keep the fabric as neat as possible. A printed fabric would have been much more forgiving. Since your new ottoman started as a cooler, it can now serve two purposes. Keep your drinks cold with your new footrest. I hope this video inspires you to create your own custom cooler.
For today's project, we're going to head to the hardware store and grab some PVC pipe and fittings. This fitting right here is called a socket elbow. We're going to call it a corner piece. You want to make sure it's smooth on the inside of each one. This one is called a T-fitting. And then this is a 1/2 inch PVC pipe and it comes in a 10-foot length. We're going to need 4 10-foot lengths. Take the first one and you're going to cut it at 36 inches, 3 feet. I used a special PVC cutter for this. If you don't have one, you can use a hacksaw. Just make sure you clean up the edges when you're done. Cut 11 of those 3-foot pieces, and then you're going to cut 2 pieces at 15.5 inches. You're going to need 2 of those. Next, you're going to have a little bit of leftover, 12 foot long. You're going to want to cut each one at 3 inches long. So you'll mark it on the 3, 6, and 9 inch mark. And that's going to give you 4 equal pieces. We're going to make sure that we have 8 of those. Again, I love using this cutter. Gives it a perfect cut. Now we're going to lay it out. The way it lays out is you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those 3-foot pieces on there with corner pieces and your T's as you see outlined here. What you're going to do is start at one end and go ahead and insert the 3-foot piece into one of those corner pieces, just like that. Put it on both sides. This is going to be the top of our rack. Then you grab one of those 3-inch pieces that we had, and you're going to start inserting the T's just like you see here. Go ahead and do the whole thing and just start inserting the pieces as you lay them out. I did not use any glue on this. If you've ever worked with PVC pipe, you're going to realize that fittings are really tight. If you want to use glue, go ahead, put a little bit on there. You don't need to make it watertight. We're not using this to carry water. This is going to be a special rack that we're going to use. Put all the pieces as you see. You can twist and turn as you need to make sure it comes out smooth and straight. So you're going to have 5 3-foot pieces across. You're going to have 6 of those T's and 4 of those corner sockets. All of them are going to face up on the corners because that's where our legs are going to go. Once you get all the pieces together, give it a good tight fitting just like that. Watch how it sinks in, and it's going to make it pretty tight. As you see here, this is the top of our rack, and it looks really good. Next, we got to put in the legs to the rack. We are going to use 4 of the 3-foot pieces that we have and put those in there. Pretty easy, just push them tight and make sure they fit. Next, turn the rack upside down. Go ahead and put one of the corner pieces in on each of those legs. And remember those 2 15.5-inch pieces we had? They will fit perfectly right in the ends there and hold the legs together. You're going to have 2 3-foot pieces left over. Again, put all the fittings together. It's coming together just great. Remember, if you want to glue, go ahead and put them in there. Then you can give it a coat of paint if you like. You can leave it white. I like to give it a paint just to make sure it matches. And when we come back, I'm going to show you everything you can use it for. And this rack is so versatile. Look at that. You can use it when you're cleaning out your car, or you can use it on the side of the pool to keep your pool towels dry.
So the first step we need to do is we're going to go outside. I grabbed a palette. We have a lot of them laying around here for various reasons. I'm going to spray paint it with some spray paint. I chose this one from Krylon because it has a paint and a primer all in one, so it gives you nice coverage. You could also use a wood stain or any real paint you wanted to do. Just make sure it's outdoor safe is the only thing you're going to want to make sure of. I grabbed these cup hooks. I think I got these ones at Walmart. And then all we're going to do is we're going to just twiddle them in here. So I'm just going to start winding. You might want to drill like some kind of pilot hole. It might help a little bit, but just a little bit of force. So now you obviously have your hooks for storage, but you can also grab things like your pool noodles and you can slot them in the side. And then you can take your bathing suits, some towels. You can see on your screens now how it looks staged up in the backyard. It's super fun and really practical, and it won't cost you really anything. It's a can of spray paint and a palette, which I'm sure you can pick up somewhere too. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you again very soon. Happy DIYing. Bye.